So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. You felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he get it? Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Kane, and it's Palmer. Knocks it out wide. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mbappe. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he cuts out the supply. Lewis Skelly. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Goal! France! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that.
Shoots! And the shot's on here. Palmer showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Camavinga. He's in a great position here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Camavinga. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Done delicately. Chooses to go back. Lovely feet. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's had it taken off him. Koundé. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Palmer. Rice. And it's Rice. Now that's well seen too. Rabiot. Dembele. It's Camavinga. And he was quick to react.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Saka. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. Now that looks a decent ball. Rice. Now it's Kane. Rabiot. Nicely spread. Now it's Olise. Pressure coming in from all directions. Pointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, delightful ball. Koundé.
France can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Palmer.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. Palmer. And this is Kane. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! It's in! England are back in business! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
England grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. Lewis Skelly. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And Gahey. And it's Stones. Alexander-Arnold. Little pass back. And Lewis Skelly. Played out wide. And it's Rice. And this is Kane. Good take and a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kane, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Has a shot! Olise. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Palmer. And this is Kane. Oh, he's been caught napping. Serves up a terrific header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That has been cut short. Just about up to the hour now. And he welcomes it in. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, now can they counter? Distributed tidily. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Foden. Oh, it's come loose. Rabiot threads one in. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rice. And Gahey. And it's Stones. Alexander-Arnold chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Now Foden. And it's Lewis Skelly. England finding their passes. Palmer. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Picked out. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, England! turned on its head.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
England take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's through here. He's found some space. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Dembele tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Spread it left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Yehi. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Bellingham. Now it's Kane.
England really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Could move up a gear here. And that's it. France can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicator.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's good running with the ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift in.
Shapes to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
That has not gone well. Now it's Kane, out to the right. Saka tries making a foray down the right. It's a goal kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Dembele. Saka. And it's Bellingham. And here's Kane. Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Shot could be on. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rice. Nicely shaped ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Rice. Oh, that's well spotted. It's Kane! Saliba with the clearance. Well timed, excellent interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Foden. Nice looking ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Very nicely done. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a look and place it forward. And it's Palmer. He's through here. Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! Chouameni.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Saka. Kane. Saka. It's a pretty loose pass. England have their second corner now. Saka plays it short. The ball goes in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. France are... Bellingham! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Nicely weighted ball, and that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a shot! There it is!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of
Oh, what a mistake! Rice. That has been cut short. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Foden. He's shifting through the gear. Oh, smashing header! And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
France head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again then. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Kane. He's in a great position here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So what can they conjure from this one? And now as good a time as any to pull level. Takes a shot. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. This might spell danger. And a chance! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Foden. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Not the most accurate pass. Dembele, and he's picked out the run. Now Mbappe.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Palmer. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Rabiot. Hernandez. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Palmer. Oh, delightful ball. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot. He's got away. Mbappe. Dembele. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. Looking for the run. Has a shot! There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's been drilled in. And that's the keeper's ball. Dembele. Rabiot. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. No way through. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Foden. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Spread out to the left. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rice. Saka. Hernandez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Kane. And it's Lewis Skelly. Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He is through here. Dembele!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Rabiot, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's intervened well there. Saka. Palmer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. He can run onto that.
Might want to be careful there.
Rabiot. There goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. The end of the game. Reflections?
France really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
Shot, surely! Marvellous goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
After what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Foden. Pass somewhat off target. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rice. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Good pressure, determined, intense. And he's cut it out.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's in plenty of space here. Mignon claims it without any fuss. This looks promising. And it's made its way to him. And that's a... Mbappe! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's had a hit! Oh, it's come loose! Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's played into the middle. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking to play him in. Camavinga gets into a good position. Yehi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rabiot. Nicely spread. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Lewis Skelly. And they're back on the ball again. Camavinga tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Can he latch on to this? Oh, good take in a good area. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Rabiot. Now that pass has been well intercepted. He's having a shot! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Palmer. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get it through? Oh no, that was never going to make it. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Looking for the run. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Koundé. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Palmer. Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Saka. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Bellingham. Koundé.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
He's having a hit! And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
France will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game he gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Bellingham. Rabiot, spread out to the left. Saka.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dembele. Nicely aimed pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Olise receives it in a good position here and reclaimed it in a trice. Stones. Rice. He won't be happy with that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that was vital. Rabiot. Can he spark a counter here? That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Mbappe. Palmer. Rice. Gehi. It's not an especially good pass, that. Looking for options for movement. Dembele finds himself offside. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lewis Skelly cuts it out. Lewis Skelly. Camavinga.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chouameni. And Hernandez. Played into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's clean! Goal, England! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
England go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Foden. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this?
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's intervened well there. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Kane. Koundé. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a promising position. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Mbappe! Yes, it's in! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Kane.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Distributed tidily. Defending of the desperate variety. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is...